about you guys, but I am ready to get fooled. So let's go ahead and kick this one off. This is day 156 of Office Hours. What's Office Hours? Office Hours is the daily live stream, Five Nation check-in across the entire BBverse fandom. We're talking about everything from The Modern Rogue, 1.7 million subscribers, Scam School, Scam Nation, 2 million subscribers, over 1.3 million on X.com. God bless them. We're even showing up for the folks over at LinkedIn. And of course, the hardest of the hardcores, the Diamond Club, the elite ones, the ones that get to flash the secret sigil that indicate they're made of sterner stuff. That is what we're up to right now. Now I got to check to see whether or not I'm streaming on the right platform or just dealing with the delay. It's crazy times we live in, people. Oh, there it is. It was indeed a delay. Woo! For a second there, I was a little bit, I ain't gonna lie, got a little nervous. I thought I was the one being fooled. Speaking of getting fooled, we've got 3 captains of industry from 17 years ago. This is fascinating. This episode is not going to be a very long one, partly because I got a 9 o'clock meeting, so we're going to keep it under a half hour, but also because this is a Scam School episode where we don't teach a trick, but you do get to see 2 different magic effects performed on 3 different people, and you can see that in the comments where I tell people, hey, pay attention to how to perform. Take a look at Brian's style. That's where we're at, is we're up to the point where we can focus on not the what we do, but the how we do it. And I don't know, it'll be interesting. Let's take a look. We're going to watch the episode in its entirety. You guys are going to make comments. We're going to make predictions, get up to tomfoolery and or shenanigans. This is episode 55 of Scam School. I'm not even going to say the title. Here. This episode on Scam School, you'll see me scam and be scammed by the biggest people on the internet. Not physically big. They're important people. Just watch. This episode of Scam School brought to you by Adidas Originals. Celebrate originality. Welcome to the show that tastes great and is less filling. Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. I'm your host, Brian Brushwood, and we're still here at Austin, Texas at South by Southwest Interactive, where I had the chance to scam and be scammed by the web's hottest celebrities. What's going on? I'm Brian.
Tony.
Tony, it is a pleasure to get to meet you.
I know nothing about magic.
You know nothing at all?
Well,
you never learned a trick?
I never learned a trick.
This is my favorite of all the money magic tricks I've ever learned. We're gonna do
You're
here.
gonna give me some money?
Yes, that's the trick. Ta-da, disappeared. First thing I'm gonna show you, over the years I've learned a whole bunch of money magic tricks. Most of them I've forgotten because they all boil down to the same 5 themes. But there's one that I've held on to because I kid you not, Tony, it is far and away the best trick you can possibly do with 5 $1 bills. I'll let you call it. What is the best trick I could possibly do with these 5 $1 bills?
Quadruple it.
Quadruple it. So that'd be, what, 20 bucks?
Right.
You can make it into more money.
Or make it disappear.
Either way, it's like the stock market. Either turn it into more or make it disappear. Either way, we're fine. 20 bucks.
I'm gonna say go?
Yeah, you say go.
Okay.
Say go.
Go.
Go. Well, wait, how did you do that?
Aha! Now he's good.
No, that's good.
Impressive.
That's right. Now I have a job waiting for me. But you can have those $1. So I'll hold on to this.
I'll keep those.
I messed up the request, but that's not a terrible
I'll
trick,
take
though.
that.
Yeah. Do you like that?
Yeah, let's do that again.
That's right. Yeah. There's a processing fee for future transactions. Before we continue, we got to thank the people who made tonight possible. Adidas Originals is celebrating 60 years of Souls and Stripes. And they encourage everyone to celebrate originality, whatever makes you you, whether it's art, science, magic, music, you name it, do whatever makes you you. Head on over to adidas.com/originals and check out their shoes and apparel. Text VAN to Adidas, that's 234327, and get 15% off their Adidas gear. You want to do like a mind reading one?
Sure.
This doesn't always work.
But if it does work, it's kind of eerie. It's
I
kind
like
of
how
creepy.
you introduce everything with "this doesn't always work."
That's called covering your bases.
But here's what I want you to do. I want you to think of a famous movie star, famous movie actor or actress, somebody currently popular that everybody knows. Like, don't bust out a Charlie Chaplin on me or something. And I want you to jot down it. Don't let the camera see. Don't let me see. Don't let anyone see. I want you to jot it down and set it face down on the table so nobody can peek.
Hold on, wait. Take your time. All right, there we go.
You got it?
Yep.
Awesome. Now I want to be as fair as possible here. We'll actually put this away where nobody can see it. Close it up. Perfect.
Okay.
All right. I want you to imagine. Now, this is not mind reading. I don't think there's any way to read minds.
Okay.
But there is there's body reading, there's muscle reading, Hellstromism, body language. All right, so I want you to imagine you go into a movie theater. There's nobody in the movie theater, totally empty. Seats are all empty. You sit down right square in the middle of the movie theater, and right there, just for you, they begin to play a movie with this actor or actress in it. Can you think of a movie with the actor or actress in it?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to think of that movie, and I want you to actually jot it down. All right, and turn it. Keep it in your hands, between your hands.
Keep it in
between
my
your
hands.
There you go. There you go. And I want you to imagine you're watching the movie. Now remember, this is not mind reading. At most, it's body reading. I'm going to make some educated guesses. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Interesting. There's like action in this movie. It's an action movie. Is that right?
Sure. Lots of action.
Is there? Is it a movie you've seen?
It is a movie.
Okay, good. I'm feeling like this didn't come out really recently. It came out a while ago.
Right.
I see violence. Does that make sense? I'm getting a strong female presence. Am I right?
Sure.
I'm seeing like a strong female presence in the movie. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm gonna say it's like heavily violent. It's a geeky movie. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
A little bit, kind of.
Yeah.
I see lots of flashing lights. I see explosions. I see colors. I see lots of dynamic activity. All right, I want you to think of the first letter of this actor or actress's name, whoever
Okay.
you're thinking of. And I want you to think of a color that begins with the same letter as this actor's name. Focus on that color.
Yep.
That's interesting. You immediately look up and to the right. Are you thinking of blue? Is that you're thinking of the color blue? Okay. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm probably wrong. I'm gonna say you're thinking of Angelina Jolie. Am I right?
You're correct.
Are you thinking of Brad Pitt?
am.
Is that what it is? I'm just gonna go for broke. I'm gonna go for broke out of nowhere.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you're thinking of Angelina Jolie. Is that right?
Yes.
That's good. Awesome. I couldn't decide because it was a few years ago, but I wanted to say either Ocean's 11 or Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yeah, it's much older than that.
Oh, which one was it?
Legends of the Fall.
Legends of the Fall. I want to say you're either thinking of Tomb Raider. It is Tomb Raider?
Yeah.
Awesome. I had the image with the guns, and that's pretty good though. I got Angelina Jolie though, right? That's not bad. I got Brad Pitt though. I guess
Yes,
that's at least
very
something.
impressive.
All right. So now you have to break it down for me.
Oh, she wants to know how it's done.
In the tradition of the show, I get to learn how the fuck you did that. Yeah, after the cameras turn on.
All right, so moving
Although I
right
shouldn't
along.
have picked Angelina Jolie. I'm a geek. She's a geek icon.
It's true.
I probably shouldn't have gone that route.
Yeah, you're just an open book.
Yeah.
I had it. I should have written it down before we even began. Done it as a prediction.
You're gonna play the drunk person.
I'm-
or just have a few drinks.
I'm good.
Right? So, and then copy what I'm doing, okay?
All right.
Put this in front of you.
All right.
Hold it like this.
Got it. So it's like this, and then you fold it like this. Yep.
Okay, and then fold like this.
Yep.
Okay.
And like this, and like this. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go like this, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, hold on. I'm gonna take a stack of cards
Yeah.
right here. Notice this is 5 diamonds, right?
Yep. The 5 of diamonds.
5 diamonds on
Five of
top.
diamonds on top. Yeah.
Put it here, right?
Yep.
And then, so I want you to like do the same thing I do in terms of like tap that,
Tap it.
and then
Yep.
put it like there.
Like
Yeah, and then hold your hands like, and then
right.
and then
And then what?
put it inside your hands.
Put put it like yeah. Okay, got it. Yeah. Yep.
And then
And then.
all right, one more time.
Oh, one more time. That's
right.
good. Let's do it.
All right.
You got it. All right.
So this works.
So it's
on
like this, yeah.
5-year-olds and drunk people.
Yeah, but or 5-year-old drunk people. Don't forget that one too. All right.
Okay,
Fold it, and you fold it. It's in the fold. It must
Okay,
be.
this time we're gonna do it a little differently. We're gonna put it inside. See, this is not lit, right?
Yep.
Okay. And
Got
then,
it.
No, you got to fold it one more time.
Yep. Fold it.
Now watch. I'm gonna drop it slowly.
Okay. It's got. God damn it. I'm too drunk. Screw this trick. All right. You do what?
Okay. All right. We've done this. This is number 20 now.
You got it.
All right. Now watch. Okay. Now I'm gonna do this extra slow for you. Okay.
Yep.
And then, like, really focus on that thing.
No, I do.
Okay?
I look at it as much as I possibly can.
And then watch this.
Screw you! I need a more. I want to give a huge thanks to all the big wigs who took time out to scam with little old me. It was a freaking blast, and I can't wait to bring you all the rest of our adventures here at South by Southwest Interactive. Let us know what you think. You can drop me an email at brian@revision3.com, or better yet, join us at the message boards at revision3.com/scamschool. As always, you can follow my adventures around the country at twitter.com/schwood. And until then, I think we're off to a party or two.
Yeah, no, that's an interesting episode. Partly for being, oh wait,
A hot dog truck. Cop right there in front. What's up, guys?
I don't know if that's okay. That'll be all right.
Yeah, I'll be right. Right, stop right here. Stop right here. Hey, are you guys waiting to get into the Facebook party? That's your cue to go, woo! Yeah, if you had attended my panel on social engineering, you'd already be on the inside.
dick move, bold dick move. Okay, so few things that stick out immediately are this was very 2009. Jay Adelson, chairman of the board at Revision 3, co-CEO, or I guess CEO of Dig, co-CEO of Dig.com. A Dig came and went, and Dig 2.0 came and went, and the most recent iteration of Dig came and went. Times change, right? Meanwhile, Cali Lewis does not go by the name Cali Lewis anymore. I believe that was a created name for Luria Petrucci, who does streaming stuff. As a matter of fact, here's a interesting cross-section. There was a TV show that wanted to play clips of Dig Nation, but they needed hosted rappers custom for the channel. And so I went up to Dallas once every few months, and I would record a whole bunch of stuff in front of green screen, just from teleprompter. And it was at Cali Lewis's studio, now, or I guess always Luria Petrucci. Meanwhile, Tony Hsieh, founder of Zappos, rest in peace, man. I didn't know that he knew magic. As you guys can see, we'll start with the end part first. Once he started doing paper balls over the head, you could definitely tell that I am 100% aware of where this is headed, and I want to sell his whole thing. Tony, there's so many wonderful stories about Tony, and it's such a tragedy the way he passed. But one of his favorite party tricks was that he had trained such a powerful culture of service at Zappos that he would find out what everybody was into and what they needed help with, and he would say, just call my customer support line. And they're like, for your shoe company? He's like, yeah. And so I remember that Matt Donnelly, he wanted to book a venue and didn't know where it was, didn't know if this one venue on the strip was going to be big enough for this event that he was hosting. And so Tony was like, yeah, just call my customer service. So he calls Zappos and he's like, hey, I'm doing an event for this many people, and I was wondering if this place was open and if they could accommodate. And they didn't ask for an explanation, no pushback, no anything. They just said, hold on 1 second. They went away and they came back and they were like, what date would this be for? They went away and they came back and they were like, well, it's gonna be this much and it's blah, 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 this, that, and the other. That was his customer forward centric culture was just remarkable. And as a matter of fact, also, if you're unfamiliar, they used to do a thing where after an intensive 6-week training, you would get paid $1,000 if you didn't want the job. So I forget, I say 6 weeks, it's some other amount, I'm sure. But basically, there's some moment, or maybe it was $10,000. It was a ridiculous amount. It's like, if you don't want to be as good as we want you to be, that is okay. Here is a lot of money for your time. And some people would do it, whether they cited that they didn't have the bandwidth for it, or, since we started the training, my mom got sick, or what have you. It was amazing. BioCow says, I got a scam order emailed to me. I called their support to tell them. They canceled the order, offered me a credit, and applied it to my wife's account. He didn't even have an account. That's amazing. BioCow didn't have an account, and they applied credit to his wife's account. 6 weeks, $2,000. What a great story. What a great model. Zappo Santoni, we're right. As a matter of fact, Coltree, if you look at my intro for my Penn & Teller Fool Us package, we went to downtown Las Vegas for that, where we, Penn & Teller Fool Us, Brian Brushwood, we went downtown to where, there we go. Yeah, right here. This Tony Hsieh revitalized downtown. And so this is on the Zappos built area. That's a great shot, by the way. Anyway, Tony Hsieh was really great. That was my one. You know what? I wonder if we swapped emails or something. We probably did. Jay Adelson. I don't know if you guys are following Jay Adelson, but he is digging on pinball is his big thing. He's developed some interesting scoring technologies or is in that space. Basically, there's a whole market for hooking up a gizmo to track your pinball scores for all the rankings against it. All right, so backing up, it says here, the tag on this, it just says drunk person, which I think is hilarious. The paper balls over the head, we actually do a full episode of this with Robert Strong that I think is quite well taught. Chain link makes it better if you keep it simple. I like your style, Curtis. I'm glad you caught that. And then let's go back to this mind reading thing. I saw in the chat, Che mentioned the fact that, so this is before I had polished some of the setups on this. Nowadays, I would intentionally kind of preempt a couple of actors so that you get a more interesting one. Because otherwise you're just going to get Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt, or some other name. So what I'd do is I'd name those and encourage people to get somebody fairly recent. And there's two phases of this. You can get the actor, and then you can get the movie. The actor is a slam dunk because of sneaky magic methods that are baked into the that is a precursor to the Rogue's Assassin wallet. That is the Stealth Assassin from Alakazam. But you definitely get the actor. You have to get creative to see if you can lock down the movie they're thinking of. And it's a fun exercise. Now, in this case, I'm locked in for where I could sit. So I'm not using as much of the physical modalities of communication that I would use nowadays. Now I try to move in ways and track whether or not people are interested in what I'm seeing. And it's really neat when you exactly nail the movie they're thinking of. Sneaky magic things. Well, for that, you got to buy a, you got to buy it. It's worth it though. It's very, very good. Although I don't know if we have them in stock. I'll have to find that. But the reactions were pretty good. And then finally, the money trick. Yeah, you can really tell that there's just chaos happening. And they're all like, what can you do? And I'm like, here are 2 polished routines I can definitely do. But if we do them for a lot of people, we can cut them all together. And what we got was a fine showcase. In my Brian's patented gift versus harvest thing, this is a harvest episode. This is where I'm asking you to sit through some performances in service of getting to know the main character a little bit better and learning some of the other stuff, the other aspects of magic. This 1s to 100 tricks, there's a couple of them out there. The one I was doing is marketed under the name Hundy 500, and the beauty of it is not so much the visual transformation. A lot of people make it about the visual transformation. I think the bigger key to the performance is having somebody name an effect, and then that's what happens. Because you say, what's the most interesting thing I could do with 5 $1 bills? And then people instantly will think, make them disappear. And then you could counter like, what would be even more interesting? And then if they can jokingly say, turn them into hundreds, then it's great. And this is back when $500 in your pocket was not something everyone carried. Not everyone carries it now. Not anyone carries dollars now anymore. But because it was a kind of gauche amount of money, it always got a big visceral reaction. And it was even bigger when they were the ones thinking of it. So Solid Tricks, it certainly plays into being a pixel, sketching out the story of this being a wild time. It's South by Southwest 2009. But now, and by the way, we have a hard out, just 9 minutes. Just 9 minutes. At least they had media training. Glad you didn't get stuck with Zuck. That's hilarious. Yeah, the old Scam School videos are on Scam Nation or elsewhere. Here, I'll show you. Here's all you have to do. So in this case, I'm just going to go to youtube.com/scamschool, right? And then I just click on videos right there. And here's all the videos. But if you click here on oldest, now this initial one, the 16 years ago, this is the giant dump at the beginning of all the 2009 and back episodes. And that's where we are right here. And then we're going to keep on going. And then we'll get to from 16 years ago to 15 years ago. And then now you could just cycle through all of these going through the originals. Just like that. Keep on scrolling. This is one of those things where I think curation is going to be one of the new important parts of the meta of YouTube. A thing I need to do that it would be silly to have real-time Brian minutes dedicated to it, but I need somebody to sift through and create curated experiences. I think clipping is going to be big. I think walking through all this content is going to be big. I mean, literally, that's what I'm doing here live. Although we also serve the purpose of kind of keeping you up to date on what's going on in the latest. In the Brian Brushwood world, let me give you guys the URL on this because we got to place our bets. How many views? How many views do we think this episode got? Posted 16 years ago, featuring 3 close-up performances at South by Southwest with, at the time, 3 very, very big names on the internet. Resist the urge to make this vertical? I don't know. Maybe we will. Oh, yeah, it's Adam says 40,000. BioCow says 8,300. 8.3 would be less than the 9.6. 50,000 says Tim. Not Scary Steve says 16 years. 16 for one per year. Banterat, 16,000. Curtis Hoffman says 20,000. Chase says 19,500. G. James B says 9.6 thousand, which is the lowest we've seen yet. Sixter 4157 says 23,000. BioCow says, I'm going low, just a feeling. Jonathan Hazlitt says 12,000. 156,000. Get ready. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. You're about to be amazed because the real number is 4.3 thousand. Would you look at that? 4.3 thousand? 4,300? Yeah, thank you, co-host. I'm as amazed as you are. 4.3 thousand. Although it did... these must be auto-generated chapters. Welcome to Scam School. Money magic trick. Mind reading. Drunk person. I like it. There we go. Oh, I think I just learned a thing. I think I just learned a trick about my Telestrator setup. So in this case, so now let's do our comment bomb. We only got 3 minutes. Whoops. Oh, there we go. The last trick is the best. Aha. Agreed. Oh, I'm going to switch back to the other account. So if you're unfamiliar, what we do is we go through and we do a rolling wave of positivity because everybody gets alerts. R.I.P. Tony. 2009 and no comments. Yes. Come visit. Sorry I'm late. You didn't explain how the tricks were done this episode. That is correct. I don't know if I should say this about your boss, but Jay's reactions to your movie actor scam made me think he was thinking of a porno film. Sure, lots of actions and lots of female presence. I'd love to learn the prediction trick, though. Haha. Yes. The prediction trick, that trick is part of the Rogue's Wallet series. It's great. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, dude. So 4.6 is the new basement. BioCal 1. You know what? There kind of was a C block, although you're right. It was, well, I guess if we're just talking about content moments, the A block was the first trick, B block, second trick, C block was Tony performing for me. Yeah, I see Luria's posts on LinkedIn here and again. Yeah, I've got an interview with an editor. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it all up. Gloves off, literally. Yeah, I'm surprised it's not more than that, too. All right, gang. Short episode today. We will see you tomorrow, though. It'll be exciting and fun times. If you guys are looking for more to do, we did Great Night last night, or check out Cord Killers last night. That's all on the Modern Rogue channel. Just go to the live tab and cycle through it. Starting to get everything dialed in to where it's much more approachable. That's been the biggest thing, is rethinking how to do everything as streamlined and as efficient as possible. But it's about to get laser focused. So until then, I will bid you a fond adieu and resolve the evening to its tidings. Bye, beautiful people.